G'day guys, and today I'm going to review the game which was between Geelong and West Coast. What a performance and what a game. Didn't see that coming, and the Cats obviously got the job done. 97 points. I tipped the Eagles to win by 6 goals, so I can definitely eat my words there, but very, very pleased with the outcome. And where's this been is my question. I'm really glad to see it, and what a game it was. And I went to the game today, and it was a very pleasant viewing, especially that second term. The Cats kicked 10 goals in the second term. It looks very dynamic. It was a much different team. If you saw Geelong play this week and seen them play in the previous 5 weeks, you go, something drastic has changed. Was it sort of always coming? I imagine so, and it has come to fruition, and just playing a bit more reflective of what kind of footy we can play. And I thought going in, even though it's a home game, I thought the way we've been playing, there's no reason to be confident, and we've been playing some poor teams, at home and barely getting the job done. So I thought the Eagles are better than some of the teams we've beaten. But anyway, so impressed. We were brutal inside the contest. We were very tough. Had much more synergy around the ground, and our aerial work was really good. Just winning it at the source and out of the centre clearances was magnificent. That was definitely a highlight. Our pressure was back too. That was what I've been missing around most of the ground, especially the forward line as well, where we just kept the Eagles very accountable, and we didn't bomb it in long and high for Barrass and McGovern. I swear McGovern always gets injured against us as well. He obviously, was injured sort of throughout the game, and that obviously allowed the Cats, a little bit more dominance in the forward line. So, it was ultra impressive. Our skills were a lot better. The way we used the ball was much better. We just, even though the conditions were sort of, not super favourable for probably West Coast more than anything, but for a good game of footy, we just took territory where possible, and we kicked more instead of, handballing to the guys that have sort of no time and space, and then, get sort of stuck there. But obviously the Eagles have plenty out. So they've obviously got a bit of a trim midfield, that's for sure, and they just didn't really respond after quarter time. It was a bit of a cakewalk, really. But, they won't be... I think a few players out definitely hurts, but probably not to the tune of 97 points. I think we won by 99 in 2008, last game of 2008 in the home and away season. So a nice close one there again. I did not expect such a big win. I didn't even expect a win. So you can imagine my expectations were very interesting going into the game. Cameron was really good on debut. He played really well. He kicked 3 goals. Didn't have a lot of the ball, but he played well. I'll probably discuss more of the players. But, across all lines, it was really, really promising play. Just a lot better use of the footy. And just, finally some confidence back into the side. Sometimes you can't put a price on confidence and say when you kick the first few, or, you do a really good play and all of a sudden can just click, and it clicked today. And as you saw, to the tune of 97. So, and we won by 97 points. If I haven't already reiterated that, I'm just so stoked, and just can't believe the margin, really. But look at that. 130 more touches of the footy. Kicked a lot more. I reckon in previous games gone by, would have handballed a lot more. Inside 50. So we had over 60 last week, and we got half this score. So similar amount of scoring shots, a couple more obviously this week. And you get such a drastic scoreline. Our disposal efficiency always around that 75-ish mark. Efficiency inside 50 were very dangerous when we were up forward. The pressure was really hot. We had a lot of free kicks. That is a lot of free kicks. West Coast probably could have got a couple more, but they don't have to always be even. But when you're first into the footy, that's what happens. Eagles won around the hit-outs, but Stanley, I'll talk about him more soon. Stanley did well. Clearances were really good. Centre clearances especially was quite stark, and That was very, very beneficial. 26 plus contested possessions, and look at that. That's just an absolute smashing on the uncontested ball. We had all the time of day for that. The marks is huge. We were marking the footy a lot. 120 marks, nearly double the Eagles there. 17 marks inside 50 to 8, and we're really good in the airs, 15 to 9. 21 goals to 5. And, we out-tackled them as well. So, that's what I really liked about today. It was just a really good work rate, really good, just a mindset of we're going to make them earn it today. And they, tell you what, they certainly did. The votes are really tough, but I have summarised down to my 3 votes. I've given the Mitch Duncan, given the 3 votes to Mitch Duncan. He was absolutely superb, and I just wish he kicked that last one. 5 goals with 25 touches at the time, and obviously finished up with 26, 13 marks. So every second possession's a mark. Got a couple of tackles in there and 4 clearances. So his ability to hit the scoreboard, and especially when the game was hot, he was superb and just great by foot, and really damaged them on the scoreboard, as you can see there. That's just unbelievable from a midfield. That's Patrick Dangerfield stuff. So he's Danger out, Duncan into Danger's role. We're very pleased with that. Guthrie gets 2 votes. I don't give him a lot of votes, but I definitely will be this week. 35 touches, 5 marks, and they got a few tackles in there. 10 clearances. He was absolutely outstanding in the stoppages, and he does get a lot of the ball in tight. But I thought, today it was just much more clear to me, and he probably does deserve a lot more votes. I tend to get a bit caught up in metres gained with Cam Guthrie, but look, he's been really good over a long period of time, and definitely over the last sort of 18 months he's been exceptional. The 1 vote, I'm going with Lockie Henderson. He kicked 2 goals, 19 touches, and I think that is 11 marks. Yep, it's 11 marks. He was just absolutely outstanding in the air. He was just marking everything, and he takes the game on. He kicked a couple of nice goals, and he just knows what to do down back, and his hands are as good as anyone's. So he's very reliable, and I nearly gave him a vote last week. In fact, I might have. Anything's possible. Actually, I was thinking about giving him a vote, but then I gave it a Blitzar. So let's go through the players. Tom Atkins had 22, 9 marks. He was really good down back this week. I've criticised them putting him in the wrong position, but hey, when you play like this, it works, doesn't it? 6 tackles. He was really good. Smith turned it over a couple of times, but his run and dash and carry was really good. Stewart, I was nearly going to give him another vote. He could nearly win the Brownlow the way he's playing. No, he's been outstanding. Stewart down back, 27 and another 8 marks. Henry, gosh, he was very, very unlucky to not get a vote. He kicked a goal, which is a nice banana. 19 touches, 10 marks. He normally gets like 9 touches, so that was really good. He was just marking everything that went in the air. He was outstanding. Selwood, speaking of unlucky to get a vote, he got 29, 6 clearances in there. Him and Guthrie in the middle, as you can see, 16 clearances between them. They were exceptional and outstanding. For the Cats, so was Stanley. He kicked a goal, 15 touches, 22 hitouts. His just work around the contest was splendid. It was a highlight to watch. O'Connor got injured, sadly. He kicked a goal, 15 touches, kept Kelly pretty quiet. I don't know how many possessions Kelly got, but Kelly ended up with 16, and most of those were early on. His game was really good. 7 marks, 7 tackles. Gee, he knows how to tackle, that's for sure. Rowan, he was on fire throughout the game. I think the second term he kicked 2 pretty quickly, and then all of a sudden Rowan had 3 on him, and then Hawkins and Cameron were just, just side by side, just kicking goals. We love it when Rowan plays like this. We'd like to see a little bit more of this, and he doesn't have to play like this every week, but if he can kick a goal or 2 and just keep applying pressure and taking marks, I'm happy with that. But yeah, he was very, very good for us. Menegola kicked a goal, had 20 touches. He played well, as he always does. Myers kicked 1 goal too, 17 touches. He was lucky not to, maybe get a second there. Got touched. Hawkins kicked 3, and he probably had 12 goal assists as well. He always passes it off. But Hawk had a good game. Hughes took the game on. He was really good. He had 17. Cameron, as I mentioned before, he had 9 touches, but he kicked 3 goals too, and easily could have had 4 or 5, but his game was, really good. Really good. So I didn't think he'd have this impact so quickly, but I suppose when you get a 28-year-old that's kicked over 400 goals, I suppose you do expect a few goals, and the forward line looks so much different, and it looks great with him in the side. Blitzarves was handy with 12. He had some shaky moments early. Dollhouse wasn't too bad. He kicked a point. He got 15 touches. Wasn't too bad. Tui I thought was quiet, but he'll be better for the run, and he's definitely had some good games this year. Close kicked a goal and also 9 touches. I think that's maybe his 3rd or 4th goal in his career. Parfit got 16. He played a decent game. And we got Clark in there as well. He obviously came on for O'Connor and played his role. He had a few kicks to the footy. Cole Jasny got 9 touches. Normally pretty solid down back. Doesn't get a lot of it, but certainly hurts you. So certainly hurts the forward line players, that's for sure, when they don't get much of the footy. Moving on to next week, that's a bit of a look at this week. We got Sydney Saturday night football. Once 7:30, 7:25 exactly at the SCG. This game will be big. Sydney went down to the Suns by 40 points today, so that's sort of turned this game on its head. You would have thought 2 weeks ago you would have banked Sydney to win this one, but all of a sudden Geelong are back in good form, and Sydney don't play that well at the SCG, and I think I'm happy to go to the Cats, probably 3 or 4 goal margin once I can speak. I think we've had them covered at the SCG over the last couple of years, and they're young and developing at the moment, and we're arguably trying to win another flag. So I think if you put those together, I think that means a Geelong win, but who knows? Anything's possible there. No Franklin to contend with, to worry about. So, but yeah, I just want to see more of this consistent, take the game on. We took it through the middle a fair bit as well. That happens when you're confident, and we cracked in really hard today, and I was really stoked with the effort. So, guys, subscribe away if you haven't already. And as always, I appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed the Cats review against the Eagles. 97-point winners today. So chuck down in the comments how many times I said Geelong by 97 points. Look forward to your comments there. So let us know what you thought of the game, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I will catch you all next video.